What's up everyone, ReggieTECH here. I hope you're all doing well and thanks for tuning into the channel. So today I have another exciting unboxing. It's gonna be another Samsung product. This time it's the Samsung Galaxy Book Flex. Now I'm super excited to get this unboxed and opened up and start using it because it will definitely help with being more productive. The Samsung Odyssey that I have, it's an amazing laptop, don't get me wrong, but it is a little more on the heavier side of things and it's more built for, performance, gaming, things like that. So it's not really that easy to take it around, and the battery life isn't all that great either, especially when you're running a lot of high-end processes. I said, why not invest in something so that I can take it around, I can know that I can rely on the battery life, as well as it having so many functions, especially because it has the S Pen and a touchscreen. Now, I was always a Samsung Galaxy user, but when the Galaxy Note 8 came out with its revolutionary designing, it had the bezel-less designs and it just looked phenomenal. I got hooked on the Note series of phones just because of that S Pen and how productive it allows you to be. It's so easy and so much more convenient to use rather than having to go grab a pen and a paper or type it out on a notepad. It's so easy just to write it out on the screen. So that's another huge reason why I got this laptop. It's because it has that S Pen built in. But with all that being said, there is one more thing that I have to say. I am very, very disappointed with both Samsung as well as FedEx. Now, I see more and more companies doing this these days. I've gotten a lot of packages that don't come in an external box, with any protection whatsoever. The companies are shipping them in the actual product box. Now, there's things to be blamed on both end of things. I don't know the reasons why they're doing this. It might just be to be more environmentally friendly and save on paper and stuff like that. But when you spend money, especially if you spend money on something really expensive, you want it to come in a good condition. You want to make sure that everything's okay with it, that it's safe, that nothing's damaged on the inside. And well, Samsung didn't do that. They sent this in the products box and the box came, it's pretty damaged. I'll show you guys that in a few minutes once we get started with the unboxing. There is things to be blamed on both sides, as I said, both FedEx and Samsung. Samsung for not putting it in an external box, and FedEx for their handling and care of the items that they ship. It does make me upset. But with with all that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this unboxing. I'm excited to get it out, to try it out and see how everything works. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so here is the box that it came in, and before we get into anything regarding whatever's on the box, let's take a look at that damage that I was telling you guys about before. So all around the corners of the box you can see that they were either hit really hard or maybe the box even fell. I have no idea what happened, but there's some really, really bad denting along the sides. Up here at the top you can see that it had an impact maybe, and that impact actually separated the top of the box from the side. It's still in the plastic on this portion. Maybe some of the plastic is torn off a little bit, as you can see right here. Coming around to the other side, I think that this is where the most damage on the box is. You can actually see that the top of the box, the paper is actually ripped, and the film is also ripped there as well. But the paper is actually ripped to where you can actually kind of see a little bit inside, and that's separated from the side of the bezel there. Down here at the bottom you also see some damage. You can see that it has a huge crease coming over to this the top portion of the box. Here you can see all the creases and stuff like that as well. We come over to the back of the box, there's also damage here. The plastic is open and there's some kind of, I don't know, black paint or dirt or something there, and the whole edge is messed up. Over here in the corner it's also really badly damaged. And yeah, so that's it. I'm sorry for taking up some time by showing you guys all that damage, but I find it really, really upsetting that companies, they well, companies as well as shipping companies, they don't, take care when either sending an item out or while it's in transit. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this unboxing. On the top of the box, we get a nice Samsung logo right there, and you can also see all the beautiful tape work I did to cover up the addresses and whatnot. On the side of the box, there's nothing. On the top, there's nothing. On the other side, it says Samsung, Intel inside, and gives you some of the little, warning pictures right there. And then on the bottom is where we get the bulk of the information. You get the serial numbers of the product, and then you get what is inside as well as the specs. So you guys can take a look at the specs right there. And then on the back of the box, it just has a warning label for that lithium-ion battery. So let's go ahead and get this cut open, and we'll see how everything looks when it opens up. Hopefully everything is okay and nothing is damaged. Alrighty, now that this plastic is off, let's go ahead and just let this slide down. There we go, and now that the cover's off, there is nothing in the cover. But the first thing we can see is the laptop, and boy, oh boy, you can see how much damage this box took while in transit. I mean, look at that. That's a huge dent zone right there. I don't see much damage on any of the other corners, but that right there is a little concerning. Hopefully the laptop is not damaged. But let's go ahead and take this out. Oh, there's a little tab up here. Didn't see that. I can actually feel the laptop's weight. It's actually a bit on the maybe heavier side that I thought it would have been. I thought it would have been a little lighter, but nonetheless, it's still much more lighter than my Samsung Odyssey. So let's put the laptop to the side for a second, and we'll see everything else that we get inside the box. So we get this little pamphlet folder right here. Has a piece of cardboard I can see. And it has the manuals, the user manuals, and the quick start guide, which is nice. It also has a SIM ejector, a SIM card ejector. So that's going to be used if you want to put in a SD card into this laptop. And I do like the fact that it has that and that the SD card is secured by that. So that uses a micro SD card, by the way. So we'll put that book aside. The next thing that we see is the charger. So that's a nice big charging block right there. I can see the LED indicator light right here. It is a standard charger and it goes to USB Type-C. So this laptop will be charging super fast. I think this is my first ever laptop to have USB Type-C actually. So that's a nice feature. And I can see one little thing in here, so that is going to be the OTG, USB Type-C to a standard USB, in case you don't have devices that are all running on the USB Type-C cables yet. Other than that, there is one more little thing here. Let's see. Alright, so that's going to be the tip remover for the S Pen. So if you need to remove those tips and replace them if you're using it a lot, you can do that with this tool, and it makes it super easy and super simple. It does come with 2 extra tips there, so that's a nice thing. Let's put that back in its little box. Alrighty, so that's everything that comes inside the box. Now for the main course, let's go ahead and open this laptop up. Let's just move all this stuff out of the way and get this beautiful laptop opened up. So it has some sticky on that side. And voila. Wow. This laptop looks insane, and I am very happy to say that I don't see any damage whatsoever on the corners, especially that corner where there was a huge dent. So it worked out, I guess. Hopefully there's no internal damage or anything like that. But as far as I can see, there's no physical damage on this laptop whatsoever. And boy, oh boy, that blue looks insane. I really do like that color. However, if they had made it in red, it would have been even cooler. But let's go ahead and open this up. That's a little tough to grab. And here it is. Sorry for this angle, it is just a little difficult to get everything on the screen, but let's remove this little keyboard and screen protector. The keyboard looks amazing. I like that it is a full keyboard. It has the numerical pad on the side. Alrighty, so I went ahead and got this laptop charged up to its full capacity. I waited till the LED up here turned green, which means that it's fully charged, and that was as per the user manual's instructions. So as you guys may know, or if you don't already know, with any device that has a lithium-ion battery, especially computers and cell phones and, you know, speakers or anything of that nature, in the user manual it always tells you to charge the device up fully before the first use. Or even sometimes, I remember with my Samsung Notebook Odyssey, it gave me instructions to actually charge the laptop up and leave it charging for about 6 hours, I believe it was. I don't really remember what it was. It may have also been a different laptop, but nonetheless, read those instruction manuals. They give you good advice on how to take care of your battery and how to get it prepared for the first use. So let's go ahead and get this laptop turned on. I'm excited to see the boot sequence and how everything looks, and if everything works. I mean, considering how that box was. But there's a little power button on the side here. We'll go ahead and press and hold that. See that blue indicator light come on? Beautiful Samsung logo. Let's get that to focus in. Alright, we got some more Samsung logo and booting sequence going on. Doesn't look like there's any damage to the screen. Thankfully, everything looks fine. Alright, and now that we got to this sequence, I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up, and I will get back to you guys with my full review of this product from using it for the first time and giving it some, you know, giving it some testing. Alrighty everyone, so I've been using this laptop for the past few days now, and I am really liking it. I mean, what's not to like? The entire look of this laptop is spectacular. I know I said before that I wish that this did come in red, and I kind of still do, but you know something? The blue on this laptop really does fit it well. The blue isn't a really light blue, it's not a really dark blue, it's a blue that's right in the center, but it also does have those really deep and rich notes. Around the edges of the bezel, it does also have that brushed steel look, and it's brushed in a way that it's just formally wrapping the laptop. It just makes everything look very uniformed and like everything's flowing together. And the blue really does fit well with that brushed steel look. Getting into the laptop itself, I think one of my favorite features of the laptop, and this is a feature that I would have never thought to even consider in a laptop or want in a laptop, but it's that the trackpad of it can actually turn into a wireless charging pad. So, you know, it comes in handy and you might not think about it, but let's say you're on the road one day, you don't have any charging wires, your phone or your Galaxy Buds or any other Qi-enabled device for that matter is running low on power, and you also are out of ports and you can't plug it in even if you did have a wire. You can just drop it right on the charging pad and you can easily get some juice to that device. So it does help in a quick pinch. Another thing that I really do like hardware-wise about this laptop is that it does have a built-in fingerprint sensor. Now, I have never had a fingerprint sensor on any of the laptops I've owned personally. Not that I haven't wanted one, but it's just that the laptops that I wanted just didn't offer that as a function. I do remember as a kid, one of my cousins, he bought a brand new Dell XPS laptop and it did have the fingerprint sensor, but it was one of them that was down here on the side and you had to like kind of move your finger across it for it to recognize and build up the image of your fingerprint. The way it is here is they actually cut the shift key in half and it's just right there. All you have to do is tap your finger down on it and it will start to, you know, read your fingerprint and it will automatically log you into your laptop utilizing the Windows Hello function. And I'm pretty sure that that'll also come in handy with a bunch of other things that I'll be using with this laptop. Now, aside from that, it does have a beautiful 15.6-inch QLED screen, and that screen is perfect for watching movies, playing games, doing work, you know, being productive on it and stuff like that, it just works well. And that screen's also a touch screen, so that means you have the added functions of it. And also, in the name of this laptop, it is the Samsung Galaxy Book Flex, and just as Flex says, it can actually flex into being a tablet, so that screen actually wraps around the laptop, and being that it wraps around the laptop, it gives you the added adjustability of the screen, so you can actually adjust this to any angle to better suit your needs while you're using it as the tablet mode. And the tablet mode does, you know, work in any angle that you use the tablet in. It'll automatically switch the screen to fit your needs. And on the note of having it be a tablet, having a touchscreen, it also includes the S Pen built right into the laptop. So with that S Pen, you have the added functions just like you would with a Galaxy Note. And if anyone who is a Galaxy Note user, you'll know how much added productivity as well as simplifying the use of the phone and whatever your daily tasks are, it adds to having that. So it has all the normal functions you would with a Galaxy Pen, and then you actually also have really cool functions that you can click the Galaxy Pen's button a bunch of times to access different features, raise the volume, lower the volume, different gestures, things like that. And it just really simplifies everything with the laptop. I really do like that, and I think it's a great feature. And actually, on the note of talking about the Galaxy Note series of phones, with the edges of this laptop being so squared off and sharp, it really does match the Galaxy Note series of phones. And having that S Pen, I guess, really does complete that whole Galaxy Note kind of vibe. As I said, I have been using this laptop for a few days now, and I've downloaded applications, I've installed things, and they install and download within the blink of an eye, so everything processes really fast. The laptop also doesn't slow down or lag when you have multiple applications running on it at the same time. I was watching a movie, I was working on a Word document, and I also had the picture editor open at the same time just to see if anything would slow down the processing speed of the laptop, and it didn't. I mean, that may slow down as time goes along, as you add more things to the laptop, as you add more programs, you're doing multiple things at once, there's more processes running at the same time, but right now, right out of the box, it doesn't do anything, and I'm pretty sure that it won't. This does have an M.2 NVMe built in, installed in it, so with that being said, it has plenty of speed and it can read and write at tremendous speeds as well. So I don't really see this laptop slowing down much at all. Overall, I really do like this laptop, and I really feel like it will add to the purpose that I bought it, for more productivity. It's so simple to use, it's easy to take around, it's very lightweight, it has the added function of being a tablet, it has the S Pen, it has all of that stuff. So it really will add to me being more productive and getting more things done, and getting things done easier and in a better amount of time. So with that being said, you guys, I really do like this laptop. If you want to check it out, I will be leaving a couple links to it down in that description box below, so go ahead and check it. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and drop them in that comment section down below, and as always, I'll be quick to answer them. If you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button down below, and if you want to see more content just like this, consider subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to hit that notifications bell down below so you'll be notified whenever I upload any new videos. With all that being said, I hope you all stay well, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all next time.